Welcome back to Inside Texoma. We're taking an inside look at the nonprofit Helping Hands and Hearts. Now, we've talked a lot about really who it is that you help and the awesome things that have been provided for so many families in our community. Now we want to hear about volunteers, because being a nonprofit, we know volunteers keep this going round and I'm sure help you guys out, since this is what you're pouring your hearts and lives into as well.
We love volunteers. We need volunteers. We actually need volunteers greatly right now. We're very blessed to be always a part of Teens Make a Difference, which is having the high school kids once a year come and help us on a Saturday, and MSU's Great Day of Service helps us once a year on Saturday. But we really need some volunteers on a semi-regular basis. If anyone wants to volunteer, all you have to do is come in our store and let us know that you have a little bit of extra time on your hands. We will take volunteers any day of the week. We're open, like I mentioned before, we're open Tuesday through Saturday, and there's no particular qualifications other than being able to move around the shop, put things out on the shelves, help us sort through donations. We don't even ask them to do a lot of cleaning or any of the yucky stuff. We just like them to come in and have a good time. One of the best things about being a volunteer is that if you come in and you volunteer and you witness us helping a client, you'll be hooked, because to witness us helping a client and somebody receiving the gift of assistance and seeing the look on their face, sometimes to be a part of that can make all the difference in your life as a volunteer.
It's amazing how that works, isn't it? You hear that over and over, it seems, from volunteers, how they've given their time, but yet it seems they were the one getting something. Now, if for some reason there's a church group, are you looking for people even to maybe clean?
If there's a group that would like to volunteer, we'll take any group and set up a project day. Typically, bigger groups want to set up a project.
Okay.
And we're glad to do that. We can do it during the week. We can do it on a weekend. Typically, it's, of course, Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed on Sunday, Monday. But there are lots of needs, and we don't ever send anyone away. If they come in and say they want to clean, we ask them, what do you want to clean? And we let them go for it. So, yeah, there's a lot of need. A lot of different things volunteers could do, and we don't tell people specifically what they're going to be doing today. We usually give them a couple of options, because different people like to do different things when they're volunteering.
Absolutely. So Texoma, there's something for everyone to get in there and help with then. Yeah. And really, donations, I just want to quickly touch on this. What is the need right now?
I think our biggest need right now with the kids going back to school is children's clothes. Children usually wear out their clothes, and so a lot of times they just get thrown away and they don't get donated. So if anybody has usable children's clothes, that would be a big help to us. The pots and pans, the dishes, the linens are always welcome. And with winter approaching, we can always use extra blankets and quilts and pillows, things to keep people warm, jackets.
Do they just need to drop those off at your location?
Anytime we're open. Okay. And we can give a tax receipt as well. We are IRS 501c3.
Okay. Well, if you'd like more information, we've of course provided their phone number at the bottom of your screen, and we'll also provide that link on our website as well at newschannel6now.com. They even have a Facebook page that you can take a look at as well for much more. Now stick around. We're talking about the big masquerade ball. It's right after this on Inside Texoma. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. We've been telling you all about Helping Hands and Hearts, the nonprofit, and how it's already helped so many families across the area. Now we're going to tell you about a fun way, an exciting way that you can get involved and really help this nonprofit. It is the Masquerade and Costume Ball. Now, that right there alone will grab your attention. So October the 13th is the big day. Please tell us all about this.
We are so excited about the ball. What's happened, as you know, we've been talking about how much we're growing, and we decided if we're going to grow and be a bigger nonprofit, We need to start having a first annual something really cool. So Dan came up with the idea of having a masquerade and costume ball, believe it or not, and I was totally on it from the second he mentioned it. So we are, in fact, October 13th from 8 p.m. to midnight, we are having a masquerade and costume ball. We are going to have Mayfield Audio DJs. They're going to come and DJ and do the music for us, and they're really cool. We've seen them in action before. We have the mayor coming to speak on our behalf, and I'm real excited about that. I visited with him, and he's a great guy. We have the brand new, I'm talking a couple of weeks old, brand new executive chef from the Wichita Falls Country Club, Christopher Smith, is going to come and tantalize our taste buds for dinner. And we have a celebrations photo booth to capture all of our memories, and everyone that comes to the ball is going to get to have a little picture slide to take home of how much fun they had that night. We're going to have door prizes all night long. We just have a jam-packed night full of fun.
Wow, I cannot wait. How exciting is this?
Very exciting.
All of the money from this, what is this just going right back into
right
what
back
it is
into
you
the
do?
budget? Absolutely. This is our first annual official fundraiser, but we're calling it a friend raiser, Ashley, because we're not going to ask anybody to get out their checkbooks other than buying their ticket. We just want people to come and have a really good time, and we might steal 10 or 15 minutes and let the mayor talk and tell everyone a little about Helping Hands and Hearts, but we just want everyone to come have a good time.
And we have an agreement with Wichita Theater that if you rent a costume from them, the charge is $25, and $5 of that will come to us.
And it's any costume, and their costumes range anywhere from $35 up to like $85 or more dollars.
Wow,
You can
yeah.
get any costume for $25. You do have to call them in advance and make an appointment, and the costumes have to be returned clean. But they have some they have hundreds of
elaborate
costumes,
ones, too.
elaborate, beautiful costumes.
Oh, wow.
So, but if you don't want to dress up in a costume, all you have to do is dress up.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And tell us about the ticket prices really quickly and where you can start purchasing them.
If you want to purchase a ticket, you can come to our little office on Brook Avenue. Our address is 714 Brook. The ticket price is $45 per person until the week of the ball. It'll go up to $50 then because we do have limited seating. Tickets are going to be available starting this weekend.
And that includes, though, your dinner, of course. It's everything that night.
Except for the cash bar.
Okay. Well, we are excited, of course, to hear much more on that and more on how you're going to continue to grow. It's just been a pleasure having you both here today, and we're excited to hear more on how this nonprofit is going to continue to touch even more lives. So thank you so much, and we just want to say thank you, Texoma, for joining us. As always, we will see you back here next Sunday morning for another look inside Texoma. Have a great day.